Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Talk about a dynamic duo in the passing game. We certainly have that in this one. They challenge defenses at every level, Jesse.
And this is arguably the best quarterback-wide receiver combo in the entire nation. And, David, I feel like every week defenses try to come up with plans to stop these two. No one's been able to do it yet. They get their passes completed. They throw touchdowns. And right now, this is a massive challenge for this defense today.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great receivers in the country that don't have the great trigger man. But he's got both. So they can attack the whole field. He can get it a multitude of ways. Like, these are two superstars at the top of their game.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It smothers.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want...
Turning it on! Smashes ahead. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Manning on play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Longhorns!
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you can tell, he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got room to work. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got a little grass. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. Past the 10. Touchdown, like when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it from the touchdown. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Austin. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. A give to Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice job by this defense. 1st down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It Smothers. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Play action, here's Manning. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. Lowers those pads. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. First play of the period, 1st down here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It Smothers. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Arch Madness. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Pressure coming, and he never had a chance.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Absolutely center cut, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Austin. It's complete to the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Regent fires complete. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Longhorn. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Austin. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to run for it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Starting to feel a little pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Defense with a chance to put a stop to this drive. Nice snap coming. It's 3rd and 4. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab, and they're able to make the tackle. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Back to pass, it's Austin. Under fire. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. 1 more snap coming before halftime. He'll try the left side. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. On his way back from the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They'll send the tight end in motion. Snags it, and he's open. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Third down from the gun, Manning. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Austin. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bears the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the wideout. got a man in the middle.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Here's the heat. Right on the money. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Austin. Here comes the heat. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They go play action with Manning. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. Line gets set, first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Boy, that defense didn't need to give this offense any more help. It's 1st and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Manning with a play fake. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Townsend. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Off play action. He's got his man across the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Here's Arts to throw. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Austin. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Pulls it in. It's Graves. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. The option, he'll keep it. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking for room. It's Smothers. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.